A week without a tournament for me for a change. Not without work, of course, as practice with players always takes place. But first, a short review of last week. Yuri Rodionov made it to the final in Cassis in France last week. There he faced a well-known name in Richard Gasquet. It was going to be a long final due to the weather with a few interruptions due to rain and the last games played on Monday. Yuri won the first set. After that, Gasquet got better and better into the match and won in 3 sets. Despite this defeat, it was a very positive week for Yuri, who is playing for Austria in the Davis Cup this week. After a hot summer until almost mid-September, fall was felt for the first time this week. Temperatures dropped below 30 degrees, days of rain and the wind also returned. This meant that day-to-day planning had to be flexible again. For us, but also for the players, as we played indoors on hard court on rainy days. Slava Belinsky still has physical problems. He is able to practice, but after a relatively short time, he feels tired and lacks energy. He has already undergone many tests, including for mononucleosis, but no cause has yet been found. This week he had further tests in addition to his practice. We hope to find the cause soon. Of course, competitions are out of question at the moment. Sebastian Sorger did a fitness test at the beginning of the week to evaluate his current status after the summer tournaments. His fitness coach will then use the data to adjust the program for the coming weeks. Sebastian will continue to play tournaments until the end of September. After that, there will be no tennis for him for a month. Military service is compulsory in Austria and there is no exception for athletes. However, he has the advantage of only having to complete basic training, which takes about 4 weeks. After that, there is a special unit for athletes that allows him to return to their sport. Therefore, he will be living a different life in October. Perhaps not a bad way to get to know a different perspective. Jonas Trinker was also back on the court after almost 2 weeks. He has a similar issue to Slava. He doesn't feel 100% physically fit. Possibly it could be a bacterial infection. Certainly a very unsatisfactory situation, not knowing the exact cause. As anticipated, the rain came in the middle of the week, bringing with it much cooler weather. For Sebastian, one day on hard court was not a big problem, but the next day it was better to play on clay again, especially with the focus on his next tournaments. Yuri Rodionov played Davis Cup for Austria not far from Vienna. The opponent was Turkey and the preparation was also strongly influenced by the weather. Mate Dodik was also called up to play for his country in the Davis Cup. The tie was between Croatia and Lithuania and was played in Croatia. The weather was not a problem there, as, unlike in Austria, the matches were played indoors. Once again, this week passed very quickly for everyone involved. The daily challenges and impressions are preventing boredom and monotony. Thank you for your interest and see you in the next video.